If you're new to BJJ, then here's 3 chokes that every white belt should know. So first of all, the rear naked choke. We're going to start from a seatbelt grip here. My top arm is going to work to come under his chin here. I'm going to act like I've got a felt tip pen around my thumb here, and I'm trying to draw it around his neck all the way around. So as I come around here, even my thumb, it's almost like I'm trying to reach around and put my thumb on his spine. I've now got the back of my hand on my chest between us here, and my chin is going to go on my wrist so that he can't start to pull that out. Then from here, my left hand is going to come around. It's going to go behind his head. Now the right hand that was between us is going to go over my own shoulder here. And then I'm not just squeezing my biceps here. I'm going to think to start shrugging my shoulders back and driving my chest into him like I'm building like a proud posture here. So again, we get our seatbelt, my top arm. I'm going to work to get under the chin and all the way around the neck. I don't want to set this grip up from over here. So I've got a lot of space here. So think of that felt tip pen. I'm going to draw all the way around his neck. My hand's going to go between us and my chin is going on top of my wrist here. Now, my left hand is going to go through here. My right hand reaches for my own shoulder. I've got a nice and tight grip here under my shoulders back, pinching my shoulder blades together on my back and driving my chest into him. Just so you know you're doing it properly, do it with the squeeze, use your biceps, feel how tiring that is, and then just do it this way, shrugging back. The next choke is the guillotine choke. So we'll start in a closed guard. A good way to set this up is to think like you're going for your hip bump sweep. Then as they pressure into you, I'm going to sit my hips back. From here, my right arm, I like to punch all the way around the neck. And now my right hand is coming up here so that I've got a high wrist. If we go too shallow, it's very easy as I fall back for him to slip his head out. Whereas if I punch this arm all the way around here, I get to this point, and now I've got my arm wrapped around his neck. This hand's job is to pull the other hand up, fall to the side. This leg's going over because if he passes here, the choke comes off. And now I just think at my elbow to my hip and that choke comes on. So from a better angle here, we're going from closed guard. Again, I like to hip bump. He pressures into me, hips back. Now I'm punching this arm around. Look how deep I go with this arm. I've got my armpit on the back of his neck. And now I'm punching this round. And then my right hand is up here. Left hand is pulling that up. I'm going to drop to the side slightly. Bring this leg over so we can't hop over. Then from here, pulling that through and bringing your elbow to your hip to close this gap. So the next choke is the triangle choke. So I need one arm in and one arm out here. The side that I've got the arm controlled, my foot comes onto the hip and I want to close this gap. So I lift my hips up. I get my knee past his ear. If my knee is next or under his ear, next to his neck, there's a big gap where I need to choke him. So lift and then clamp this down. And now I'm passing my weight to this so that if I lift this foot off, this stays. I don't want to do this and fall because I open that gap again. So lift, clamp, then we're reaching under the leg, under the arm or for the hip. Just something that's going to help us turn. Okay, we need to keep his posture by holding our shin. Now as I've turned this corner, I push this knee into his shoulder, lock my leg over. I'm hamstring curling. I'm pulling my knees into my face and I'm pushing my knees together to get that choke nice and quick. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've got any questions on any of the details or if you want to know more about other submissions, leave me a comment and I'll try and do your response.